Sota Smith with SOTA MOTO, and today we are headed to a community garage. The community garage concept is a unique one, and the idea behind these things are if you don't have dedicated space or maybe even the tools like lifts and other motorcycle repair tools, you can join one of these community garages and get access to not only a working space, a dedicated working space where you can do repairs, modifications, or even complete builds, in addition to access to ramps, lifts, and other tools, tire changers. So I'm pretty excited about this concept. I've been a guy that works out of the garage, works out of the backyard, out of the driveway. So having a dedicated space interests me, as well as these type of community garages are growing more and more popular, not just as a way to have space and access to resources. In addition to tools, you know, they have some pretty talented mechanics that work at this one. But it's the sense of community. Motorcycle culture is a community, and community garages kind of offer that functionality for like-minded people to share their love and enthusiasm of motorcycles. So, on this episode, let's go visit OHANA Motorsports Garage. Woo! As you can hear, I got a little D-cell pop. So I also have a motive to go to this garage to check out their dyno tune station and see if I can't get the Night Rod Special race tuned. Because I'm getting a little bit of a power bug as well as a D-cell pop. Alright, viewers, first of all, I kind of want to thank you for joining us. Alright, especially my my viewers in Cambodia. 48% of the subscribers and viewers are coming from Cambodia, which is pretty cool. And here we go, we're at OHANA Motorsports. This is the community garage, so let's just see if anybody's around. Walking in, probably should flip up the helmet. There's the guy I talked to. Hey, Ron. Pretty good. I got the bike parked outside. Do you want me just to roll it in or leave it? Do I just hit the door thing and it opens up?
I'll get the door for you.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm digging it, man. I like. It's got a smell, you know? That new garage smell. Yeah. No, this is cool. So that's the gym right there, huh? So get your wrench on, and then you can get your pumping iron on. Spray booth right there. Awesome. This is pretty cool. OHANA Motorsports. Love the logo. I kind of went past it and then snaked around.
Oh yeah. It's stuck back here. Oh, nice bike.
It's been a lot of work, but I still got a lot of work to do with it. Thanks, though. Appreciate it. All right, in OHANA Garage. That's pretty cool. Some of the projects is lined up. You can even redo the whole pitch from the Moon Motorsports show, because this concept is pretty cool. You know, I've seen, after talking to you, I actually went on the web.
Okay.
Kind of looked at other community garages across the country.
Yep.
This is the only one in Minnesota I'm aware of.
Like this, it is. There's obviously the Moto Collective. Have you seen that place?
No, I have not.
Yeah, it's run by this guy named Alex. It's a really nice place.
Okay, cool.
They're pretty mature. They've been there for a number of years. Great guy, great business.
Awesome.
We started this because we were members of one of these in New York.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, and then when we came back to Minnesota, we were like, we got to do something.
You got to do something like this. So this is pretty cool.
Yeah. So just a quick. So there's one way in and out, unless there's a fire, obviously.
Yep.
You go out the back door. Everybody gets in through a key card system. Everybody has to have a background check. You get a key card. You can get in 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
That is really cool. Really cool. So if you got the hankering to work on your bike at 2:30 in the morning.
Yes.
Yes, you can.
Okay. And I usually know about it because we have cameras everywhere, and the web alert goes off.
Yep.
There's somebody here at 1 a.m.
Well, and you were telling me the story about the cat that liked to wake you up.
The cat likes to be outside because we've got a floodlight outside that goes off.
Very cool.
We do Cerakoting, painting. We got a little small oven there for engine parts, but we've got a full spray booth here for motorcycles. Obviously, it's not going to be good enough for cars.
Right.
But
very nice.
This is the spray booth. Regulators on the inside, powers on the outside.
That is really cool.
Yeah. So
Very
people use
cool.
it, which is nice.
So people change in the color of their bikes a lot because now it's available?
You know, yeah. Well, nobody's done that for them. So we do have some guys here that race. We've done the race fairings and stuff.
Sure.
So it's pretty easy to do.
Oh, that's awesome.
During COVID, a lot of people stopped working out at their gyms. So we have a full gym. A good friend of mine owns a CrossFit business. I asked him for a sandbag, and he brought me all this great stuff.
Oh, that is awesome. I mean, that's some serious, you know, you get the serious commercial weight plates.
It's like I said, he owns a CrossFit business, so this is the good stuff.
Yeah. Well, just towards the subscription cost or membership of this type of setup, just in what you're getting added on for a gym, that really helps offset that, right?
Possibly if you use it. Right?
But the convenience that while you're
Yes.
waiting for your race fairing to dry, you can always come in here and bang out.
Or you can go to the bar.
What about the bar? Sure.
So we've got welders, MIG, TIG, torch welding. We've got plasma cutters, etc. Anything that you need to make modifications to your bike or to a panel or a bracket. We've done some brackets, so people just kind of set these machines up as they need. Their probably needs to be cleaned up a little bit. Any way to cut it, so we've got 3 different cutters, grinders, just some metal that we've used for different projects in the bar. Almost all the stuff that's in here that's metal, we actually built here during the winter.
Oh, that is very cool.
For example, the plasma table, we built the plasma table. Place to change out rebuild your forks and your shocks, woodworking, English wheel, various projects.
It's really scratching my itch, as they say.
We've got the bar that we put in, so we built this bar here.
I like the industrial look. It's even on casters. It's just like a tool case or something.
It is, so we can move it. Yeah, we just built that out of scrap metal.
Oh, that is awesome. Probably using some of the welding and cutting tools you got over there.
It's not quite square, but it works good enough, I think.
Very cool.
And then this is our stored area. Our shared area over here, where people can work on their bikes if they don't have the tools or a lift in their work spot.
And that's awesome. And how does that work? You just kind of schedule time? You got like a master time?
Haven't had to do that yet.
Oh, okay.
Because not a lot of people, people do use it, but some people, for example, some of these guys here, they'll work in their own workspace, for example.
Right, and they got all their tools and...
Because you don't always have to be up in the air, right? If you're working over the bike, I think it's more beneficial to be further down. But if you're changing your oil, you probably want to use this.
Very cool.
And then these are examples of the standard spaces, and these start at $200 a month.
All right.
And it goes all the way up to our small shop spaces, which I'll show you a great example of one here.
And these are for the guys that are kind of working on their own bikes, and it's more repairs or simple modifications.
2 different types of people. So number one is you have one bike, you want to maybe make some changes, you don't have a lot of tools, you want to use the shared space. You'll get space for one motorcycle in a rack. The other guys I'll show you here shortly, they have maybe more than one motorcycle, or they want more space.
Because they're doing a build.
And they're doing a build, or for example over here, we'll look at Mike's space. He actually races up in Brainerd. He built 2 bikes, but he also has his all of his tools, tires, all of that. So that comes with the small shop space.
Right.
And these now start at $450 a month.
Very cool. So that's really cool that you got the different space options and pricing options, and really can tailor
Surprisingly, a lot of people upgrade.
Yeah, I bet you they do. Yeah, especially the more time they spend in here.
Yeah, and then back here we've got Doug Lofgren's.
The dyno tune.
This is Doug.
This is Doug Lofgren.
Doug Lofgren. A lot of people.
I'm Sota Smith. Nice to meet you, sir. They were really talking you up at Moon Motorsports. They said if you're going to get a tune.
Who they besides him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those guys. They were saying
everybody in the cities knows Doug.
Oh, okay, excellent. Filming the rafters. When we do this, is it possible that I can film parts of the tune just to, catch
Well, you'd
the
have to
process?
be here, but
Yeah.
sure.
Cool. All right.
There's no secrets.
Yeah. No, I know it's loud, and
It's
it
loud.
kicks out a lot of
It's loud.
carbon monoxide, but
Well, we got a solution for that.
Yeah, we know. I've got 15 horsepower worth of blowers to get rid of the exhaust.
excellent. So when are you available next?
Right now.
For 6 hours?
No. No, I'm not. It's not going to be a while you wait deal.
Do it,
right?
yeah.
But once I get it up on the dyno and instrumented, then we'll give you a call, and I'll be part way into it.
Okay.
I just collect a bunch of data
Cool.
and then make the changes and check the changes.
And we got the card.
And see, if you don't check your work, you can assume it's perfect.
Excellent. Excellent. Great.
Well, here, look at the instrument itself.
Yes. Oh, I imagine it gets pretty loud in here.
Oh, yeah.
It's almost like a recording studio. except the sound bounces around. Well, I suppose you got this insulated, huh?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna bounce.
It's loud.
Very cool.
So yeah, this is a dyno made in the United Kingdom, in England. And it's the best one I've ever used or owned. Yeah.
How many bikes do you think you've tuned on this, Doug?
Hundreds.
Hundreds. Awesome. How many Night Rod Specials or V-Rods have you tuned?
Probably 8 or 9.
Okay. All right. Very cool.
Well, all right, you gotta think. This thing is a 4-valve per cylinder,
Yep.
liquid-cooled V-twin. Well, and again, like when we're done, I'll know way more about it than like anybody else.
Awesome.
So
when I swap out the tab performance slip-ons, I have that Fitzgerald ground pounder
then you
for
have
this
to
bike.
do it again.
Yeah, I
because it
know.
changes
I know, but I'm willing to do that, you
It's
know?
tunable.
Yeah. And that's
It's
why you want to do
adjustable.
it. So you mess with it and then you retune it. Because I also have a Moto Hooligan unit, super intake, that installs, right now I'm just running it topless without the clamshell. But there's this super Moto Hooligan, it's got the larger velocity stacks and it just jets.
Are they shorter?
They are about the same size.
Same length, they're just bigger?
Yeah, they're just kind of bigger around.
Yeah, see, what the length matters.
Okay.
And a bigger lip may flow more air. You see, with a carburetor, you change the airflow and the fueling changes. All of this stuff, air filter changes, opening the airbox probably helps, but it's really small percentage.
Okay.
Your engine is what, it's the pump. And most fuel injected bikes are not restricted on the inlet side. So you change, if you change it 1%, the fuel gets a little leaner or a little richer, but not much.
Not much.
Very often I can tell just by looking at the fueling change whether you're getting more air or not. And then I decide whether let's do this or let's not bother.
Yeah. Sounds cool.
No, exactly. The 8 horsepower Honda, and they have staggered inlets, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, like that. But what I didn't notice, these taper in and then taper back out.
Oh yeah.
And the ones he put on there are shorter and they're bigger diameter. So I don't know that the whole system will flow more, but when you're in the 180 horsepower range, everything hurts.
Everything hurts.
Yeah.
Well, Doug, good. Nice to meet you. I'm looking forward to doing business.
Minnesota?
Yep. Or
All right, and if you're really from Minnesota, they call you Pop, right?
yeah. I like that. I like that. Cool. All right. So I'll probably make arrangements to drop off the bike this weekend.
Yeah.
And we'll get started.
Cool.
All right.
Very cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
So it varies. The weekends are obviously more busy. If it's nice weather, people are riding, then they come in and out. As the weather gets bad, like for example, this weekend will be pretty crowded because it's going to rain.
It's going to rain, so
And
everybody's
people are going to be in here,
lunch.
going to be working on their bikes, or using the bar, talking. So we'll have rides on some Sundays. We'll ride 9 a.m. We'll come back and we'll have a Bloody Mary bar for people. Watch the football game.
So there's a real social aspect.
It is, and I always tell people before they sign up, if you're not willing to ask a question or answer a question, this ain't for you.
Okay, very cool.
So that's
Very
kind
cool.
of my party words. If you're just a hermit and you want to wrench in the corner, it's probably not a great place.
Probably-
You should probably stay in your garage.
Well, a person like that might actually, the dynamics of kind of a real interactive place, that might be distracting to
Yeah.
that person too.
I mean, here's the good thing is we've had people come in here that are success stories, right? They may not even have a license. They come in with a bike that's in pieces, and then they get the confidence by working with
Salvage.
people. Yeah.
Salvage.
Well, they get
build.
the confidence by working with people who know what they're doing to take the engine apart, to put it back together, to order the right parts. You would never have that just sitting at home.
Oh, that's cool. All right, man.
All right.
Well, thank you for the tour
Yeah.
and everything, especially the little interview with Doug.
Absolutely.
Back at the
Yeah, come on
at
back.
the
We'd love to have you.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely be back. It's going to be maybe keeping me out. That's going to be the challenge here.
Yeah.